Hi, super good to see you. Susie from Hey Grill Hey. Beautiful day to roll some smoke in your backyard and cook up some super easy smoked chicken thighs, bone in, skin on, classic barbecue rub. And we're gonna be basting these with my whiskey peach barbecue sauce. They're a family favorite and a true crowd pleaser. Let's do it. Now these are some giant chicken thighs. I just got these from the grocery store, value pack. I think I paid $1.29 a pound. I mean, dollar for dollar. They really are a great value for a family meal. But we want to trim them up so that we have the best eating experience. Every bite is delicious and they cook really uniformly on the grill, because a lot of times when they come in those value packs, they're not trimmed very well. They've got skinny, wonky edges everywhere, and trimming them down will give us a really great eating experience. So I like to use kitchen shears, take any excess pieces of fat or skin that are hanging around the edges and trim them down until you can roll your chicken thigh into a nice little uniform rectangular shape, like a little pillow. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the look of these chicken thighs. They're all fairly uniform. Now it's time to prep them for our seasoning. If you throw your seasoning on there, it'll adhere really well. You'll get a good smoke and lots of flavor. But if we really want that bite through chicken skin that's not leathery, a really important step is coating our chicken in oil. This is gonna help prevent the drying that occurs in that lower temperature smoker that actually dehydrates the skin and almost turns it leathery. Having this coating of oil is just a nice barrier. I like to use avocado oil. You can use your favorite spray oil, but you want it to be pretty liberal on the outside of each of your chicken thighs. Beautifully shiny. Now we're gonna season these guys. You can use your favorite seasoning. I'm gonna be using my sweet rub. You can grab this in my store online, or I have the recipe for you if you would like to try making it at home. And we're just gonna hit those on all sides. We have to be careful with chicken because if you touch it after the seasoning's on, you're gonna smudge that seasoning. It's not gonna be pretty and perfect and beautiful. So I'm gonna start on the underside of the chicken thighs. That way it'll hold the seasoning, but I'm not worried about the perfect application. Also make sure you get the ends and the sides, so when you sprinkle across the top, it's just a nice, beautiful dusting, like a fine little layer of snow. Now it's time for the top. Now I'm just gonna hit these seasoned chicken thighs with one more lighter layer of our spray cooking oil. This is gonna help any of those loose pieces of rub really adhere to the chicken without having to press it down or rub it on. And just one more little layer of protection for our chicken skin in the smoker. Now these guys are ready to go into our cooker. And another tip to help us out with keeping this chicken juicy, flavorful, and smoky, and also the texture that we're looking for, is to run your smoker at a higher temperature than you normally would. I like to rock these guys at about 275 degrees Fahrenheit. You can use your favorite wood for smoking, but I think chicken works really nicely with fruit woods like an apple or a cherry, especially where we're gonna be using a fruity barbecue sauce. I think that's a really nice flavor combination. It'll give you a light wood smoke, beautiful color, and at 275, that heat is going to render the fat out of our skin quickly enough that we should develop a really great bite-through texture. Gently transfer. We season them so beautifully. You don't want to mess any of that up. Right onto your grill grates. Now we've got those skin side up, so again, that fat can render around the chicken as it's smoking all of that delicious flavory goodness. We're gonna close the lid and let these go for about 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes, depending on how big your chicken thighs are. These are chunky chicken thighs, so they're probably gonna take closer to that hour and 15-minute mark until they're ready for our next step, which is saucing. But for this step, we're looking for an internal temperature in our chicken thighs of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I just checked the temp on our chicken thighs. They're rocking and rolling right at 165. where we want them. That means they're fully cooked in terms of food safety, but for chicken thighs, my target temperature is a little bit higher, about 175. That's because that's when that tighter connective tissue starts to break down, and you'll have a much more enjoyable, almost bite off the bone experience when you eat them. But first, we need to hit them with sauce. I'm gonna be using my whiskey peach sauce. It's sweet, it's savory, it's tangy. It is a total crowd pleaser. The whole family loves it, but you can use your favorite barbecue sauce at home, or I even have a recipe for this whiskey peach sauce if you would rather make it than buy it. But if you buy it, that's cool too. Now, no matter what sauce you use to baste your chicken thighs, it is gonna result in a softer skin. This is not a crispy skin thigh recipe. If you are wanting a crispy skin, skip the sauce, crank the temperature up on your grill to 375, 400 degrees. That'll give you that crispier exterior that you're looking for. You just have to watch them closely so they don't burn. The sugar on the outside of those chicken thighs in the rub can caramelize quickly. So keep an eye on them. It should only take a couple minutes. For me, we're going for that yummy, bite through, saucy, soft skin. Oh, another note about sauce. No matter what sauce you're using, try to pick one that doesn't have any liquid smoke in it. You just spent an hour adding natural wood smoke flavor to your meat. Don't cover it up with a sauce that is added to with liquid smoke, because it'll overtake the natural smokiness that you just put in there. Okay, that's all. Our chicken thighs are off of the smoker, and it's like the cartoon popping eyes. Look at how beautiful these are. Literally 2 seconds of trimming, out of the package, spray, rub, spray, smoke, and sauce. It's like a lot of S's, but really it was super simple. And I mean, I'm speechless. They're like showstopper chicken thighs with the least amount of effort ever. I just feel like, yeah, we're a little drippy. I'm gonna have to lean over for my bite. Oh my gosh. Oh, juicy.
Let's see that bite. Smoky.
Mm-hmm. It's not uncommon to see a ring of pink around the outside. Now that's just the smoke ring. That means that the smoke has impacted the proteins. It doesn't mean they're undercooked. We used our accurate thermometer. We know that they're cooked properly, but they are a little pink. They are most definitely juicy. The flavor is sweet and succulent. Chicken thighs are so rich too. And that skin, like I said, it just bites through and melts away. I love every single thing about these. Okay, before I make more of a mess of myself, I need you guys to head to HeyGrillHey.com, print off this recipe for smoked chicken thighs, or you can have it in the Hey Grill Hey app, which is easily downloadable on your favorite app store or platform. Of course, we need to get Taste Test Todd in here to give it a try, because what is a good recipe if you don't make it to feed the people you love? And I certainly could use a backyard barbecue hero moment today, so bring it in, Todd.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Your teeth, why are your teeth so dull?
They're made out of wood. Fantastic.